1920. Here, 100 years ago, men of courage and vision founded Chinabank to help a community of struggling but worthy merchants and traders achieve their dreams. They were driven by an impeccable code of trust and respect through the hard times and the good times. That's how Chinabank successfully partnered with 5 generations of loyal clients. Today, Chinabank keeps pace with evolving technology while remaining grounded on integrity and prudence. Chinabank, celebrating the past, embracing the future.
Times change, but values remain.
Destination, we all work together as one. In this place there's only one vision, and that's to be the number one. We all have the right combination, care and quality, there's no compromise. Doing the very best will be UK. Our values mean a lot. We are the people who give it all we got. With a sunny disposition, we can overcome the odds. Yes, we have a valid reason to believe we are number one. We are number one. Take one more step, reach out for excellence. We'll do whatever it takes to touch the sky, and we'll help each other reach our aspiration. We know that we can do it if we strive. Pru-life UK, our values mean a lot. We are the people who give it all we've got. With a sunny disposition, we can overcome the odds. Cause we have a valid reason to believe we are number one. 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 We are number one.
Hi, welcome to Samdo eLEARNING. Here's what we do here. We teach English online to Japanese students ranging from 7 years old to 16 years old. The lesson plans are pre-made and already provided, which means you don't have to worry about what to say. Every lesson is very easy to execute and is only 15 minutes long. Let's break it down. All you have to do is smile, follow the lesson guide, correct the student when needed, then give feedback. That's all there is to it. We value work efficiency, so we give you time to rest. You will be given a 5-minute breather after every lesson and a 20-minute break after 5 lessons. Is everything clear so far? Okay, good. Here are some things that we would like to mention. Hi, welcome to Samdo eLEARNING. Here's what we do here. We teach English online to Japanese students ranging from 7 years old to 16 years old. The lesson plans are pre-made and already already provided, which means you don't have to worry about what to say. Every lesson is very easy to execute and is only 15 minutes long. Let's break it down. All you have to do is smile, follow the lesson guide, correct the student when needed, then give feedback. That's all there is to it. We value work efficiency, so we give you time to rest. You will be given a 5-minute breather after every lesson and a 20-minute break after 5 lessons. Is everything clear so far? Okay, good. Here are some things that we would like to mention. We have a great working environment. We host regular training and coaching sessions. All our leaders are approachable, and most importantly, free coffee. Now that's Samdo e-learning for you. Well, what are you waiting for? Join our family.
Pangarap ang nagsisilbing tanaw sa madilim na yugto ng buhay. Kakambal ang determinasyon at paniniwala sa pagkamit ng matamis na tagumpay. Ito ang buhay ng isang propesor na nangarap, nanalig at nagsumikap upang maabot ang ating sa buhay. Saksihan natin ang buhay ni Professor Ben Andres.
Ako si Ben Andres, 60 years old, at electronics engineer by profession. Actually, ang aking nagmulan ay medyo malungkot. Lumaki kami isang baryo ng Lupao, Nueva Ecija, at doon ay nakatira kami sa gitna ng bukid na kung saan pag kami pumapasok sa eskwelahan, kailangang bagtasin namin ang kabukiran, mga almost 5 kilometers, ganun. Galing ako sa broken family. Ang aking ama kasi, nasirang ama, ay isang foreman ng construction na medyo may pagka-womanizer, kung saan si Ama Destino nagkakaroon ng relasyon. Kaya nung medyo mapuno na yung aking nanay, iniuwi kami sa Nueva Ecija. Kaya kami natira sa gitna ng bukid kung saan doon kami lumaki. Nung second year high school, nung mamatay ang aking tunay na ama, ay nawalan na kami ng konting sustento, at kung kaya't natigil din ako ng pag-aaral. 5 taon na akong hindi nag-aaral noon, at gumagawa na lang din sa bukid kung anong trabahong makakatulong lang sa aking nanay. Nagkaroon niya ako ng stepfather at taga San Fernando, La Union siya. At doon, maraming pwedeng pagkakitaan sa San Fernando, La Union. At ang isang naging parte ng aking buhay doon ay nung ako ipasok sa construction ng Central Bank of the Philippines bilang regular na laborer. Nagtrabaho ako sa Central Bank of the Philippines, at nung matapos yung project na yun, isinama ako sa Maynila ng aking mga project engineers. Atlantic Gulf and Pacific na Central Bank project. Nag-umpisa ako bilang junior carpenter, gumagawa ng mga temporary office ng mga project engineers, gumagawa ng mga scaffoldings. Kung minsan naman ay ang kasama sa aking trabaho, nagiging kantero o mason ang tawag din sa amin noon, yung mga nagsisement. So, yun yung aking naging trabaho sa Atlantic Gulf and Pacific noon. Nung galing nga ako ng agent rito sa Maynila, nagpasya akong mag-aral 3rd year high school. At tinapos ko yung high school ko in 3 more years. Meron akong kaklaseng nag-invite sa akin para kumuha ng entrance exam sa PUP. Sumama ako sa kanya. Maswerte namang naipas ako, kaya nagpasiya ako ang kuhanin, electronics engineering. Yun yung umpisa nung. Uwi ako ng Nueva Ecija ulit, nakiga pa sa anihan, para magkaroon lang ng pang-enroll sa second year. Second year college, mga around 23, ganyan na ako noon. Mga 23 years old na ako. At katunayan niya noon, kinakantsawan ako ng mga kaklase ko. Kasi may edad na raw ako, bakit hindi na lang vocational ang kuhanin ko? Kaya lang, parang determinado ako. Yung nasa gitna ako ng bukid, madilim, merong bumagsak na bulalakaw, yung falling star ba, at nag-wish ako.
Balang araw, magiging engineer din ako.
Kaya parang pinanghawakan ko yun na sa aking pangarap, sa aking goal sa buhay, parang pinanindigan ko na rin. Ang aking trabaho ay may kinalaman sa pag-print production ng mga instructional materials. Na pang-electronics engineering. Dahil yung aking professor na may-ari no. Kaya habang ginagawa ko, natututo rin ako. At yung medyo negatibong epekto nga, kulang ka sa tulog, na kung papasok ka as a regular student, magkakataong inaantok pa sa klase, at ang performance mo siyempre, medyo nag-degrade din na pamamayaan yung konting academic requirements. Pagka ganun gusto kong magkaroon ng sapat na oras sa pag-aaral, so kailangan balansin ko lahat ng aking commitment. O siyempre dito na nakapagtapos ako dahil walang ibang eskwelahan noon na talagang nakapagtapos ka ng engineering kung hindi dahil lang sa PUP. At naging mapalad din ako na ako ang isa sa dalawang unang na-produce na engineer ng PUP. Ako yung naging unang alumnus na naging department head ng electronics engineering. Ganun din, una-unahan din akong naging alumnus na naging dekano ng College of Engineering. Family-oriented dahil doon. At ganun din, sa buhay, hindi dapat maging hadlang yun para sa ating ambisyon. Sasamahan lang ng ating pagtsatsaga, susumikap, siyempre, yung ating spiritual na aspeto, huwag kakalimutan. Naakibat ko sa definition ng success. Na yung success, considered na acronym, yung S, seeing myself as a successful me. Na ako, yung U, unique, hindi ko kino-compare sa iba. So, unique as me. Pagkatapos, C, I consider C as controlling myself. Then another C for success is complying myself to be an achiever. Ganon. And yung E, I'm educating myself. Kasi sabi nga nila, learning is a continuing process. At yung S, sinasatisfy ko yung aking sarili, ano yung aking commitment, lahat ng aking commitment. At yung last S, yung sacrifice. Yun yung definition ko ng success.
Ang buhay ay tila isang malaking entrapment kung saan kailangan Ruel Andres.
Welcome to the Polytechnic University of the Philippines, the country's first Polytechnic U. PUP is a state-run university governed by the Republic Act 8292, known as the Higher Education Modernization Act of 1997, and its implementing rules and regulations contained in the Commission on Higher Education Memorandum Circular No. 4, Series of 1997. It is home to more than 70,000 students, making it the largest state university in the Philippines in terms of student population. It is the university's commitment to give qualified and talented students access to quality and responsive education to aid them in the achievement of their dreams and the improvement of their lives. True to its commitment of making education accessible to all, the university has strategically established campuses and branches all over Luzon. PUP boasts of its roster of 1,483 full-time and part-time faculty members and 707 administrative employees. The faculty members and employees perform the collective goal of training, servicing, and supporting the university's stakeholders. From its humble beginnings in 1904, PUP was originally established as the Manila Business School primarily for the training of personnel for government service and to provide skills suited for private employment. 4 years later, the Manila Business School was renamed Philippine School of Commerce or PSC and merged with the Philippine Normal School from 1933 to 1946. Through the virtue of Republic Act 778, PSC was renamed to Philippine College of Commerce or PCC in 1952. In April 1, 1978, PCC was converted into a chartered state university now known as the Polytechnic University of the Philippines by virtue of Presidential Decree Number 1341. PUP truly has come a long way from a business school to a premier polytechnic university, the very first in the country. Every year, around 50,000 graduating high school students, mostly from economically challenged families, take the Polytechnic University of the Philippines College Entrance Test or PUPSET and hope to become one of the 10,000 who will be given a chance to be new PUPians. At present, the university offers more than 80 programs in the graduate and undergraduate levels with its strategic direction of making the colleges vertically articulated. Graduate School, College of Accountancy and Finance, College of Arts and Letters, College of Architecture and Fine Arts, College of Business Administration, College of Communication, College of Computer and Information Sciences, College of Education, College of Engineering, College of Law, College of Political Science and Public Administration, College of Social Sciences and Development, College of Science, College of Tourism, Hospitality and Transportation Management, College of Human Kinetics, Institute of Technology. PUP further strengthens its open university system through expanded tertiary education equivalency and accreditation program and the non-traditional system program. It caters to borderless educational system that aims to reach many learners as possible. For more than a century of existence, countless outstanding achievements have raised PUP to the level of a national comprehensive university. With a vision to transform the university into an epistemic community, PUP subscribes to the idea that a university should have an extensive research and extension development culture. Each year, PUP surpasses national passing rate in licensure examinations and ranks among the top in different academic disciplines. PUP has also institutionalized academic exchange and international cooperation with various countries all over the world through its Office of International Affairs. Today, PUP is relishing its successes and its students are enjoying unprecedented academic opportunities. An enhanced campus environment, upgraded colleges, state-of-the-art technology, nationally and internationally recognized programs. It has gone far from what it was more than a century ago. This is mainly due to the support given by the government, the PUP community, and its benefactors. With the combined efforts, PUP will continue to be a partner in nation building and in poverty alleviation for the marginalized sector of the society, with quality, responsive, and relevant education as a tool. PUP, the country's first Polytechnic U.
Emerson is a global technology and engineering leader. We operate in over 150 countries. We are 110,000 employees worldwide. And here in the Philippines, we have over 2,000 employees.
My name is Vicky Florento. I'm from Del Philippines. I'm handling the university relations and services hiring.
Pag-asa Steel supplies concrete reinforcing bars to the Philippines' booming construction industry. We have been the leading supplier of quality steel bars for the past 52 years.
EGS is an Alorica company. It is one of the fastest growing BPO companies in the Philippines right now.
I'm Cecil Venancio and I'm Branding and Communications Director of Science Asia.
We don't decide whether you're from a top-tier university or a state university. We decide based on our assessments that includes exams and interviews. Having said that, a lot of Del's workforce in the Philippines are from PUP.
55 to 80 hires annually, those coming from PUP alone. And as a matter of fact, 14 of the homegrown employees who started from staff and supervisor have been promoted.
Currently, we have 13 employees from the PUP. They're working in a different field, so most of them are an engineer, some are in sales, most of them are in the higher position.
There's a huge pool of students that we can really harvest from. And we know the reputation that they bring. So we're glad that we have a university like PUP that we can rely on for our future employees.
I love the graduates of PUP. They're not only fun to work with, but you can rely on them. They are very, very dependable.
PUP graduates are an exact match and fit to Pag-asa Steel's mission and vision.
The reason why we prefer the PUP graduates is the fact that we noticed that they have a common denominator, very hardworking. See, whatever happens, they'd still work. Even if it's raining, they'd still come to work. You give them additional tasks, they'd accept. They are resilient.
Very passionate, aside from being resilient, because we can see that they're very dedicated with their job, and we we've seen a lot of PUP graduates, not just in one department.
They turn out to adapt very well and adjust well to our company here in the Philippines. They're productive employees and they stay with us for a long time.
Stand out sa PUP graduate is their loyalty sa company. Integrity and ethics, drive for results, intellectual capacity, and adaptability. So when we hire PUPians, they have this kind of competencies.
Of course, they're very intelligent people, responsible in a sense because whenever we meet these graduates and we ask them what are their future plans, they would always come up with answers like helping out their family, or because I'm done with school, I'll help out another sibling. So you would know already that these kids, even before they actually embark on certain work, they already have goals in mind.
They're not maarte, no? Whatever you give them, they know that if it's for the purpose of the job, they will do it. And so they have, they're the ones that survive the challenges of work. They don't shirk away from responsibilities. They're the type who, whatever the job requires, they're up for the challenge.
PUPians enable people everywhere to grow and thrive.
PUP is one of the pillars of the nation because it is an institution that provides good graduates and people who really contribute to the success of the community or to the success of the country.
To all the people associated with PUP, if you're a graduate, congratulations, and you should be proud of yourselves. For those of you that are students, please continue the tradition, the proud legacy that your school has. Some of you, PUP, you work for us now. We appreciate you. We know you're good employees. For those of you that might work for us in the future, please consider us. We'd love to have you. We know that you make a great employee for Emerson.
PUPians, bring everything you are. If you have big ideas, let's talk. Come work where passion meets possibility. You can visit jobs.del.com for opportunities.
To pursue your dreams and work hard for whatever endeavor you will choose. And in the event that you will choose to apply in one of the fastest BPO companies in the Philippines, I would like to invite you to apply in EGS, an Alorica company, because our doors are open for all of you.
To all the PUPians, let's create a size of smile together.
SMART is very happy to have PUP graduates now enjoying their career and let them live more.
Hashtag Sites to PUP. We will support you in more ways than one.
Tara na, maging magkasama na tayo. Mabuhay ang PUP.
Gayunpaman, malaki na ang naging bahagi ng mga kababaihan sa lipunang Pilipino. Kaisa sila sa marubdob na paghahangad ng kalayaan ng ating lahi. Kabilang sila sa paglinang ng ating makulay na sining at mayamang kultura. Kasapi sila sa pagtataguyod ng mga adhikain ng kapwa mamamayan at sa pagtugon sa mga pangangailangan ng lipunan. Katuwang sila sa pagtuklas sa mga larangan ng agham at medisina. Kapanalig sila sa pagpapairal ng batas, karapatan at katarungan para sa lahat. Kabahagi sila sa paglilingkod sa bayan at sa pagpapanatili ng demokrasyang Pilipino. Sa paglipas ng panahon, hindi nagmaliw ang kanilang pag-ibig sa ating inang bayan. Mga kababayan, ito ang alay ng mga kababaihang Pilipino para sa bayan. Tumayo po tayong lahat at sabay-sabay nating awitin ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Hi, I'm Engineer Florinda H. Oquindo, Director of the Alumni Relations and Career Development Office. The role of our office is to keep connections among students and alumni, provides complete range of services to students, alumni, and employers in the area of career development, graduates and professional schools preparations, employee relations, and campus recruitment. We also provide alumni and students with the tools and resources to help find success in all professional endeavors. To all freshmen, please come and visit us. Our office is located at N209 North Wing, 2nd floor.
Konnichiwa guys! Good afternoon guys! Genka desu ka? Ibig sabihin ng Japanese, how are you? And I hope everybody is well at the moment. So, sana lahat ay okay ngayon. At wait lang po magtatanggal po tayo ng ating share screen. So, I hope everybody is well at the moment at at malayo kayo sa sakit. So, sana yung mga nasa labas, please mag-rehydrate muna kayo Huwag kayong masyadong magpainit kasi syempre sobrang init ngayon, 'di ba? Okay. So, guys, pahit naman ng thumbs up kung okay lahat kayo. Sige nga. Wow, uy, isa pa lang isa pa lang. So, ang ating host college ngayon ay andito ang College of Arts and Letters. Nandito rin po ang College of Communication, College of Business Administration, and College of Hotel and Transportation Management. Pero syempre, alam ko, yung iba na nandito ngayon, kung nasan man kayong, sige nga, pa-check kung sino galing sa mga branches and campuses ng PUP. Okay, pa-type naman, guys, pa-chat para at least, di ba, ma-acknowledge namin kayo live. So, meron tayong, I'm Professor Jane S. Fulma of the Alumni Relation and Career Development Office, and welcome to the 2023 Career Development Talk. So, guys, sa ngayon ay online pa lang tayo at hindi pa po tayo nagpi-face to face kasi syempre, 'di ba, habang ini-stable po natin ang ating internet, ang not just internet, ang ating electricity sa PUP main. Saka syempre, medyo nag-heighten pa rin naman kasi ang ating COVID-19. So, medyo ingat-ingat kayo guys at the same time, syempre, sobrang init. Ayaw naman namin kayong magkasakit. So, our office, the Alumni Relation and Career Development Office, provides services and assistance to those students, kayo yon, at sa ating mga alumni in support on the area of career development and placement. So, we also sustain the link of our potential employer and employment opportunities. Kami yung nagpo-provide ng link sa inyo para at least, di ba, mailapit namin kayo sa ating mga future employer. Di ba? So, this career development talks aim to help one's career not just professionally but also personally. And I hope that the learnings, new skills, and knowledge can help you shape and improve and develop one's career objectives, lalo na pagdating nyo at pag-graduate nyo, paglabas nyo sa ating sintang paaralan. Okay. So, meron tayong tatlong industry partner na nandito ngayon. Ang Samdo eLEARNING Corporation, ang Pru-life UK, at ang Chinabanking Corporation. Marami silang i-discuss sa inyo ngayong araw na to at hanggang alas 4:30 po tayo. Okay, so I hope hawakan niyo yung sarili niyo, maglagay kayo ng tubig sa tabi niyo para at least, di ba, mapakinggan yung mabuti at matuto kayo sa ating mga industry partner. So kung may tanong kayo, you can interact naman sa kanila later during the Q&A portion. Okay, so let me discuss first our webinar etiquette. Okay, meron po tayong dalawang participants sa ating webinar ngayon. One is our Zoom participant. So kayo yon, welcome to the 2023 Career Development Talk. And please do remember to always keep your microphone always on mute while the webinar proper is ongoing. And always remember that this webinar is currently in live stream. So you can interact, you can comment, put your comment, insight, and suggestion by raising your hand, or use the comment or the chat section ng ating Zoom. So, lahat naman ng question i-include po natin later. O, para naman sa ating stream participants, so sino ba si stream participants natin? Ito yung mga estudyante at ito yung mga audience natin na nanonood sa atin sa pamagitan ng PUP Career Center Facebook page. So, good afternoon guys, konnichiwa. At sana yokoyate lahat kayo. So, I hope everybody is doing well. Yokoyate is a Japanese of doing well. So, syempre, dapat lagi kayong healthy sa ating mga stream participants. So guys, kung sino pang hindi nakaka-like and nakaka-follow sa ating PUP Career Center Facebook page, pahit naman yung follow at pahit naman yung like. Meron din tayo guys, syempre hindi kami magpapahuli. Meron din kami ngayong YouTube channel. This is ArcDo TV. So, pwede nyo kaming ma-search sa YouTube sa pamagitan ng ArcDo TV kung saan lahat po ng webinar natin na nasa Facebook, nasa YouTube na rin. So, pwede nyong balik-balikan anytime you wanted to and you do have time para kung may nakalimutan kayo, ay nabanggit na sa akin or na-lecture na ito ng isang industry partner, pwede nyo siyang balikan. Okay, sa ating stream participants naman, pwede nyo gamitin ang comment section para sa inyong mga questions, insights, and suggestions sa ating speaker at sa amin. You just have to introduce yourself with your name, course, and section. By the way, we will be monitoring and including all of your question, insight, and suggestion during the Q&A portion. So para naman sa lahat, ito lang yun. Siyempre, in-store po namin kayo, meron kayong digital certificate that will be released 2 to 3 weeks after the conduct of this webinar. You just have to accomplish the evaluation form or evaluation link. Flash dun sa ating Zoom chat mamaya at sa comment section naman dun sa ating stream participants. Later, baka mag-post na rin ako ng QR code. So, pwede nyo nang what's that one? Pwede nyo nang i-hit or pwede nyo nang matik na i-scan lang. Okay, you just have to take note that this form or this link will be accessible 6 hours after the webinar. Okay, so alam ko lahat excited na. So, pagbibigyan ko na kayo para sa ating first industry partners. Pero bago ang lahat, panoorin muna po natin ang kanilang ABP.
Hi! Welcome to Samdo eLearning. Here's what we do here. We teach English online to Japanese students ranging from 7 years old to 16 years old. The lesson plans are pre-made and already provided, which means you don't have to worry about what to say. Every lesson is very easy to execute and is only 15 minutes long. Let's break it down. All you have to do is smile, follow the lesson guide, correct the student when needed, then give feedback. That's all there is to it. We value work efficiency, so we give you time to rest. You will be given a 5-minute breather after every lesson and a 20-minute break after 5 lessons. Is everything clear so far? Okay, good. Here are some things that we would like to mention. We have a great working environment. We host regular training and coaching sessions. All our leaders are approachable, and most importantly, free coffee. Now that's Samdo eLearning for you. Well, what are you waiting for? Join our family.
Okay. So, nabanggit ko na kanina or sa pamagitan ng ABP, diniscuss na niya kung sino ang ating first industry partner who are with us today. So, our first industry partners is an online educational institution that provides a fun and an interactive way of learning English for children and adults at the convenience of their own home. So, let's welcome Samdo eLearning Corporation to discuss about flexibility and adaptability. Okay, wait. So let's welcome Mr. Roque Saison, Head Trainer of Samdo Challenges of English Account of Samdo eLearning Corporation. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, PUP. Wow.
Good afternoon po.
Yes. It is so...
You can take away the virtual floor na po.
Yes, thank you so much, ma'am, for such a lovely introduction. We really do appreciate it. So again, hello, PUP. Good afternoon sa ating mga scholar ng bayan. Thank you for attending today's session. It is indeed my honor to be with you here today. So I would like to extend my gratitude as well to the Alumni Relations and Career Development Office headed by Engineer Florinda H. Quindo. And wow, as I can see it here, guys, we are in full attendance. So we have third year and fourth year students, if I'm not mistaken. We have from the College of Business Administration, College of Arts and Letters, of course. We also have from College of Tourism, Hospitality and Transportation Management, College of Communication. Oh, Open University. Yes, we have them as well. And of course, students from PUP branches and campuses. So welcome. And again, thank you so much, guys, for spending your afternoon with us today. So today, we're going to talk about the topic that you can see on our screen right now. So we're going to talk about flexibility and adaptability. All right, so let's continue to the next slide. Of course, we have our goal. So it is so important that we have our goal. So first, we are going to identify what flexibility and adaptability are. Also, we're going to understand the importance of flexibility and adaptability skills. These two skills are very important indeed. Of course, in the future, you will be working in your chosen companies, right? And finally, we're going to learn how to become adaptable and flexible at work. Now, mga scholar ng bayan, are you ready? Of course you are. You don't have a choice. So anyway, let's proceed to the next slide. So first, let's define what flexibility and adaptability are. All right. So first, we have it here, the flexibility. So it means to be able to react quickly to new circumstances and find compromises with people about how to do something. Now, as mga scholar ng bayan, I know that you are so flexible. That's why you are all here right now. You are able to adjust your schedule, your time, right? And of course, the other soft skills that we are going to discuss today is adaptability. Now, it simply means that it is the ability to adjust or to be flexible to different conditions, situations, or circumstances. So I know, guys, that you are so ready for this particular topics that we are going to talk about. So let's dig into it. Now, first, being flexible and adaptable simply means willingness to change, of course, and fit in any kinds of situations. So just like you, I know that you are able to change your behavior, your beliefs. So I can definitely say that all of you now here joining us are flexible and adaptable. So you are in your third year or fourth year, basically. So because if you're not flexible or adaptable, it means you're not here right now, right? Okay. So that's why it is so important to be flexible and adaptable, just like what one of our best friends says, Charles Darwin. Now he says that it is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent. It is the one that most adaptable to change. And I know that all of you have already shown to be flexible and adaptable. All we need to do is to hone them and to be consistent so that all of you will be prepared in your future career or endeavor. Okay? Now, let's move on to the next slide that we prepared for you. Okay? Now, first, we have this question. You might be wondering, why do we need to be flexible or adaptable? Of course, it is what your future recruiters or employers are looking for. All right. And of course, it is what most or all companies need, especially in this new generation. Like businesses, for example, companies are very unpredictable. That is why most companies, your future employers or recruiters, they will make sure that you will be flexible or adaptable. So these two soft skills are very important for you to grow. And of course, this is basically a key to success. Now, in the future, guys, if you are applying for a job, just be yourself and just always think to be the star that you want to be. Okay? Now, because based on our experience here in our companies or my previous companies as well, so when it comes to applying for a job, most applicants are so nervous, they're not that very confident. So just always think that you are the star, not the recruiters, not the employers, or not nobody in that particular company, but you are the star. Okay, it's like you are auditioning in a certain talent competition, for example, the voice, right? So this particular word star, it has an equivalent. Okay, now what this word means when you are applying for a job in the future, since being adaptable and flexible are so important soft skills, right? Okay, now you should always remember and be prepared when you are looking for a job. So I told you earlier that you must think that you are the star, right? Now, of course, there will be questions in the future that the interviewer will ask you if you are flexible or adaptable. Now, just always think these four letters STAR. Now, what does S stands for? Okay, so it means situation. Now, you can definitely describe a certain situation, okay, that happened in the past that you needed to accomplish. Okay, now make sure that you describe a specific event or situation. Do not generalize a certain description. Okay, now it's like you are auditioning in The Voice, right? There are four chairs. Now, for example, one of the judges, for example, Coach Bamboo. Now, if he can hear you that you are stating a certain situation in the past that you want to prove that you are flexible and adaptable, that particular coach will turn the chair, right? So because you are able to show the situation. All right, let's move on to the next letter. Okay, now the task. Now just state what particular goal you did toward that particular situation or a certain challenge in the past. Okay. Next is, of course, action. All right. Now describe the action you did to address that specific challenge or situation for you to change and make sure that you will give credit to yourself. Do not use we, but you or I, because you were able to take action for that particular situation to prove that you are flexible or adaptable. And finally, the R, okay? Your future interviewers or employers will make sure that you will be able to state the result. You can describe the outcome of your actions. What did you do? Okay, to solve that particular challenge. Okay, and overall, for sure, if you can show these things, of course, you will be hired. Okay, now basically, those two things, being flexible and adaptable, those are just two personality traits that the companies are looking for. Okay, again, there are some other areas that you are evaluated. So just be prepared and be yourself. I know that you can do it because you are the scholar ng bayan. Okay? I know that you can survive whatever you will do or wherever you will go. Okay? Now let's move on to the next question or the next thing that we are going to talk about. Now, since we for example, you are hired already in, in that company that you applied for. So of course, we should know the benefits of being flexible and adaptable once you are inside the company already, you are working. All right. Now, being flexible and adaptable doesn't end when you applied. Of course, it will be more challenging once you are in the company working with with the people around you. Okay. Now, there are several benefits. So there are a lot of um, references about this particular or these particular benefits. So one of them, let me quote from Scribe How, Indeed, what else? ictales.com. So a lot of references. So these are just some that we prepared for you. Okay. Now, first benefit is, of course, it can improve your creative problem solving skills. Now, once you are flexible and adaptable, of course, you can easily find solutions to whatever challenges or problem you will experience or encounter in your company in the future. Not just an ordinary problem solving skill, but your creative, your innovative problem solving. So you will enjoy that particular skill once you have these personality traits for being flexible and adaptable. Okay? Now, let's move on to the next one. For sure, you will become a good listener. Now, it is so important that when you are in a certain company, you must listen to the people around you. This is one of the basic skills that we should have for us, of course, to learn. Now, when we say to become a good listener, don't you should also filter what to listen. Hindi lang yung parang try to filter not to only listen to the marites in the office. So of course, that's a culture. There are a lot of marites in the office. So make sure that you listen to the best thing for you to improve and hone your skills in your chosen field in the future. Okay? Next, we have, of course, it will help you to be able to work under pressure. All right. So that's one of the skills that, of course, you should have in the future because we don't know. So, for example, there's a certain time that you will be asked to do several tasks because, for example, one of your team members or employees were absent, and then you will do their task or responsibilities. So once you are so flexible and adaptable, you will enjoy how to work under pressure. That is given, and I know that you can absolutely do it. Okay? Now, let's move on to the next one. Okay, here we go. Now, some other importance or benefits of this is you will become more confident. Yes. So when it comes to confidence, so it's basically individual thing. So maybe you are confident and then your other coworkers are not, for example. So this is a case-to-case basis. But if you are very flexible and adaptable, it will show. It will show that you are very confident because you were able to adapt or to be flexible in your environment. And of course, you will enjoy that in the future. Okay? Now let's move on to the next one. Now, once you have those things, like for example, you improve your creative, innovative problem-solving skills, right? And then you became a good listener, and then you have that ability to work under pressure in the future, and you were very confident. Of course, you will enjoy your job or your work or your stay in the company, and given that you will live a more happy and positive life. That is basically one of the most important thing that we are looking for. That, of course, we're not only working, we're not only earning, but of course we should make sure that we are enjoying, we are happy of where we work for in the future. Okay? All right, now let's move on to the next slide. Okay. Now, since we know like the benefits, like the importance of these two soft skills that we should possess once we are in our company. Now, we must be thinking right now, like, what are the ways to become flexible and adaptable at work? Okay. Now, first, we have it here. Okay. Now, first thing first, learn from the water. All right. So every time you will see water, try to connect that particular thing to being flexible and adaptable. This is one of the best skill, basically. All right, for you to adapt, just like the water. Okay, now it can easily adjust or change whatever situation it's in. It can take on a wholly different state depending on what it is required. So just like you in the future as well, be like water. Now, for example, you are one of the colleges that we have it here, like College of Communication, right? What if you are a reporter at CNN, for example, and then you will be assigned to a different location, for example, North Pole, okay? Just like water, kapag nilagay mo sa North Pole, it can easily adjust like the environment. Magiging malamig siya. Ilagay mo siya sa Africa, can easily adapt as well or adjust the environment. Magiging mainit naman siya. Ganon din tayo when we are working in our company. We must like water. Okay, yung tubig hindi lang siya for rehydration or pampaligo. Basically, it can also one of the best tool that we can learn how to be more flexible and adaptable in our chosen career or field in the future. Okay? So with that, let me drink water. Okay. So next stop, we have it here, this one, learn from others. This is one of the ways to be very flexible and adaptable at work. Don't pretend that you know everything. There are a lot of people like that, basically. So based on my experience, I work with people like, it's like they know everything on this earth, which is not. Okay. Now, how can you learn from others effectively? So you can observe someone with great adaptability and flexibility, Now you can choose someone and you can learn that particular person who has this particular soft skill. So it could be it could be a part of your family. It could be your best friend, of course. It could be your professors. Yes. So I know that, professors at your university, PUP, they're all flexible and adaptable. It's given. All right. So there are now, you can choose one of them basically, and then you can analyze how they show flexibility or adaptability. You can ask them basically. So maybe after this particular session or later, you can interact with your professors. So our professors are the best people that we can observe when it comes to flexibility and adaptability, because they are dealing with a lot of students, a lot of situations, something like that. Or choose your parents. Why not? Your family members. And also, once you are in your future company already, it is so important that you should learn from your superior. Hindi lang yung baka naman magtanong kayo, or you will observe someone who is a newbie then. So make sure that that particular person that you want to learn with uh is knowledgeable about the certain thing. Okay? So are we good? Of course we are. All right. So, and then also don't hesitate to ask questions. It is so important. Asking questions is the best tool as well for us to learn, and make sure that when you ask questions, of course, there are answers. Okay. Now, sometimes we get the wrong answer. So if we get the wrong answer, it means we learn the wrong one. So at, that's why it's like a two-way process. Like earlier, you will become a good listener because you tend to ask questions to learn from other people that we know we can help us to be more knowledgeable in our career path, right? Okay, let's move on to the next way to become flexible and adaptable. And this one, learn or be willing to make mistakes. Yeah, so there's no one's perfect in this world. That's given. Okay. A lot of people, for example, they, based on our experience in our company, for example, or my previous companies that I had, a lot of people, when they made a certain mistake and then they were so down. It's like pasan-pasan na nila ang mundo or whatever. They can't get over. Chances are they feel demotivated. They it's like they're not happy anymore working, and it leads to resignation. And if that will happen, of course there are a lot of consequences, uh just making a certain mistake, and that's so sad. That's so sad, because you weren't able to accept the failure that you have, or the mistake that you will have in the future. Wala na tayong gana or whatever. So, maghihirap naman ang ekonomiya kapag mag-resign tayo na certain company, right? So, just be willing to make mistakes and learn from that mistake. That's very important. A lot of people, when they make a certain mistake and then it failed them, hindi natututo. So, dapat it will be a good tool for us to learn and grow and be better in our lives, right? Okay, now thank you so much for that. And now let's move on to the next one. Okay, this is very important. Now, a lot of people uh didn't able to find the silver lining at work. Now, it is so important that you should always find the silver lining, whatever your challenges, struggles, or problems in the future. Just reprogram your brain that in every problem, there's always a solution. If there's a storm, there will be sunshine in the future. Okay? So just like when you look at the sky, right? So pagtingin mo sa kalawakan, like, oh, it's cloudy day. But it will not be forever cloudy or stormy. Darating at darating ang araw na sisikat din ang araw, 'di ba? All right, so there you go. Always find the silver lining. So that is why a lot of people in a, you know, once they have their career, so they have a lot of complaints, stuff like that. So they're not happy because they weren't able to reprogram their brain to always find the silver lining of whatever obstacles or challenges they experience in their company. Okay? So there you go. Okay, thank you so much. And before those things, so those things are very important. Basically, now we know the importance of being adaptable and flexible at work, basically. So all we need to do is just be consistent, being flexible and adaptable. Okay? All right, so here we go. Let me show you another AVP. Okay. Okay, please wait. Okay, all right.
Toyo, kamatis.
Okay, here we go. Oh, it's not. Okay.
First time here working in.
Oh, there is something wrong with the connection right now, I think. All right, so, okay, please wait.
My first time here working in.
All right, there you go, guys. You can also check us out through our social media accounts. We have TikTok, we have YouTube and Instagram that you can check. Now, of course, you are always welcome to join our company. I know that PUPNs are, of course, very flexible and adaptable. You are always welcome and we always wait for you. Okay. Now, of course, on behalf of Samdo eLearning, thank you so much for your time today and good luck of your future career. I know that all of you will be successful, so there you go. Once again, my name is Roy, and just always make sure to be happy. All right. Now, always stay safe. And be blessed. I know that all of you are happy people already. All right. So according to one of my like one of the people that I listen through podcast, he said that for us to be happier in life, all we need to do is to count our small blessings and celebrate small wins. Again, thank you so much and have a great day. Happy Friday. And ma'am, thank you so much
Yes, sir. So
for
maraming
accommodating.
salamat, sir. So
Thank
maraming
you
salamat,
so
Samdo
much.
eLearning.
Yes, thank you
Okay,
so
so alam
much.
ko may maraming natutunan ng ating mga ka-isko at ka-iska mula kay sir sa Samdo eLearning. So guys, may tanong ba tayo? Pagid naman ang isang heart reaction si Sir Jan.
Aha.
Pa-heart reaction naman.
Aha. Okay.
Ayan.
All right, so there you go.
Okay. So
Now,
ayan na sir,
and
nag-heart reaction na sila.
All right, thank you
Okay.
so much,
Okay.
guys,
Maraming
mga
salamat,
isko
sir,
at
and
iska.
I hope to see you again on another career development talk. So, sir, may tanong po ako. Sa Samdo
Yes.
po ba, are you accepting OJT, on the job training? Kasi meron po
Ah,
tayong mga estudyante from the College of Arts and Letters na,
letters.
opo, meron po kasi silang, baka gusto nilang
Mag-OJT. All right. So,
mag-OJT.
we will I will coordinate that with our HR. So, as what I know right now, we don't have like OJT program, but why not? Or maybe in the future, so they can, like, it depends upon the schedule. If their schedule fits to our schedule as well, of course, why not, right? Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Saka syempre, di ba, at the same time po kasi, isa rin yun sa avenue ng mga estudyante. Parang malay natin, in the near future, ma-employ sila with Samdo.
Yes, exactly. So, right now, so we also accept lang yung mga graduating students. So since right now we have this online, virtual classes, so they're very flexible when it comes to their schedule. Yeah, they can free to apply in our company. So while studying, they are already earning. So we have situations like that, like fourth year students, for example. We have a lot of fourth year students here right now, ma'am. Yes. So
Wow.
yes, so while studying, they can of course earn. If it depends upon the schedule at the same time. Right?
Okay. Pero sir, ano po? Do you accept part-time po? Baka naman po merong mga estudyante dito kasi na meron silang time pa or malaki pa yung time pa nila
Yes,
to do
basic.
part-time.
Yeah, we have part-time with our Korean account. So because we
Wow.
have two accounts, we have Japanese account and then Korean account. So for Korean account, so basically we have part-time, we accept part-timers.
Okay. So, sir, saan nila pwedeng, yung mga interested applicant po, saan po ba nila pwedeng isend yung kanilang resume or saan sila pwedeng mag-apply?
Okay,
Pwede nyo po i-flag?
yes, we have basically they can reach us through the social media account. Also, we have a Facebook account. All we need to do is just search Samdo eLEARNIng. All right, and then they can absolutely message, or they can visit us here in our office. So we are located here at Tectay Tower, or our Philippine Stock Exchange in Ortigas Center. All right, so we're always here waiting for all the iska and the isko. Okay, so they are.
Okay, sir. So at least, di ba? So mga ka-isko at ka-iska, welcome kayo to
Yes.
apply at Samdo eLearning Corporation.
Yes,
So,
exactly.
lalo
So we
na
are.
part-time, they do hold part-time. Meron din silang full-time if you wanted to
Yes.
venture. Lalo na yung mga AB English dyan. Meron
Yeah.
po kayo. Nandito po kasi mga AB English namin na
Oh yeah,
gusto
all right, why
mag-part-time.
not?
Sa
So
kila, sir.
actually, we are very flexible and adaptable when it comes to courses. So we don't discriminate some other courses. Of course, we accept any courses as long as they will show those two soft skills that I actually mentioned earlier. All right. At the same time, if they can speak English, that's it. And then we will give them adequate trainings for them to meet the standards of our client at the same time. So mga kaiska at ang mga kaisko, show your potential. Okay.
Okay.
We are here
So,
waiting.
maraming salamat, sir. And again,
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Mel.
sir.
And then have
Thank
a
you,
blessed
Samdo
day.
eLearning.
Yeah, have a
Thank you,
great
sir.
weekend, everyone. Good luck. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Bye
sir.
for
Okay,
now.
thank you,
Thank you
sir.
so much.
Okay. So, guys, punta na tayo sa ating next industry partner. Hindi ko na kayo bibitinin. So, our next industry partner is one of the leading insurer in the Philippines. So, kilala nyo na siya, di ba? Let's welcome the Pru-life UK. Pero bago ang lahat, syempre, bago ko kayo ipakilala sa kanilang speaker, manood tayo ng kanilang ABP.
number one. We all share the same destination. We all work together as one. In this place there's only one vision, and that's to be the number one. We all have the right combination. Care and quality, there's no compromise. Doing the very best will be our mission. It's something that we need to realize. It's something very special in our eyes. Pru-life UK. Our values mean a lot. We are the people who give it all we got. With a sunny disposition, we can overcome the odds. Yes, we have a valid reason to believe we are number one. We are number one. Take one more step, reach out for excellence. We'll do whatever it takes to touch the sky, and we'll help each other reach our aspiration. We know that we can do it if we strive. Pru-life UK, our values mean a lot. We are the people who give it all we've got. With a sunny disposition, we can overcome the odds. Cause we have a valid reason to believe we are number one. 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 We are number one.
Okay, so to discuss about financial literacy, let's welcome Miss Diane May Pestañas of Pru-life UK or Lunar Summit Insurance Agency. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Thank you again, Ma'am Jane, for this opportunity. Ko iska and ko isko. Okay, yan. So,
Okay. Sige, ma'am, you can
alright.
take away the virtual floor na po. Guys, pabigyan naman si ma'am ng isang masigabong virtual clap.
Yan. Thank you so much. Yan. So let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. So medyo nag-aano lang, unstable lang. Ayan. So actually, my topic for this afternoon, yan. So thank you, Dexter. Ayan. Thank you, James. Yan. So yung topic ko this afternoon might help you guys in preparing to land your first job. Okay? So actually, malapit to sa puso ko, no? Yan, because these are the 5 things I wish I knew when finding my first job. Okay, so again, good afternoon, everyone, especially to our graduating students. I hope or I believe this will resonate you with this topic, no? Because it is the journey of finding your first job and navigating your careers in the future. So today, I will just share 5 key insights. Okay, and so if you're ready to listen, no? If you're ready to learn about these 5 things, kindly type the chat box naman, ready, for me to see if everyone is listening then. Yan. Type ready sa chat box. Okay. Yan. Thank you so much for your participation. Okay. So first is, yan. So first is customize your resume. Okay, common question is, what should I put in my resume? Okay, so kayo ba guys, tingin nyo, what do you think is the most important content of your resume? Okay. What do you think is the most important content of your resume currently? Will it be your name? Probably yes, right? Because that's important. Your contact details. Okay. Yan, objective. Sabi ni Jane. Okay. So, did you know that as you begin your job search, remember that your resume is your first impression to your potential employers. Okay? I will repeat that. Your resume is your first impression. Okay? So, yan agad yung makikita nila once na pinasa mo yung resume. Okay? So, ang daming available resumes online. Actually, you can do it, no? Just search sample resume and maraming lalabas na resumes. Okay? But, sino dito yung guilty na usually you will make a resume, one resume, and then you will send it to all. Send it to all possible employer. Okay? Kindly type guilty kung guilty ka at nagawa mo na siya. No, gumawa ka ng isang resume and then send it to all possible employers. Okay? So maybe some of you have done that. Okay? Nagawa na natin siya, no? So if you will learn something from this topic of mine, ito sana yung gusto ko matutunan nyo guys, no? Make sure to customize your resumes. Make sure to naka-tailor fit siya. Okay? Tailor it each job application. Okay? And then, dito na may nag-chat, experience daw. That's right. No, you should highlight your skills. You should highlight your experience and your achievements. Okay? Again, customize your resume. Huwag lang yung gagawa ka ng isang resume and then bahala na, no? The more chances of winning kung sinong employer na lang yung mag-yes sa'yo. Okay? Customized resume will set you apart from other candidates and will possibly increase your chance of landing a interview. Okay? Yan. So that's the first lesson, no? Customize your resume. Okay? Iwasan na natin yung isa lang and then send sa lahat. Okay? Yan. So second is, syempre, when you land an interview, ito na, very important, is prepare for interviews. Okay? So, who among you has an experience with job interviews? Okay? So, type me sa chat box if you have an experience. Okay? None kung wala pa naman. Okay? Para makita ko lang kung andyan pa kayo. Okay? So, did you know interviews can be nerve-wracking? No? So, preparation is very important para maging successful yung interview. So, sabi, may dalawang nag-chat, no? Sabi niya, wala pa. Okay? So, sa mga wala pang experience with interviews, I will give you tips this afternoon. Okay? So, number one, very important, before going to an interview, research for the company you are applying for. Okay? What industry? What industry are they in? CEO? Ilang years na sila in the business? No, that's very important. Okay? And then, of course, the role that you are applying for. Okay? So, very important to anticipate common questions. Okay? And syempre, anticipate also challenging questions from the interviewers. Okay? So currently, you can actually research how to answer difficult questions, right? In YouTube, in TikTok, you can actually see that. But make sure, again, personalize also your answer. Okay? Just be honest and genuine when answering questions. Okay? Be honest and then focus also on how you overcome those challenges. Let's say, for example, they ask you what's your weaknesses. Okay? What situation that's difficult for you and how did you overcome them? Okay? So make sure to answer them honestly. Okay? They will know. Okay? They will know if you're just making up things. Okay, so just be honest and make them see the real you during the interview. Okay, and additionally, during interviews, that's your chance to ask the interviewers about the company. Okay, about the company itself, the team dynamics, okay, support for professional development in the future. Okay, so personally, when I search for work, I search for jobs, I always ask the interviewer why the position is vacant. Okay, that's a good question. Okay, because you will see if the position is vacant because someone was fired or someone just resigned, okay, or it's they are expanding, okay. So you will see with that question the reason why they are looking for people, okay, and also it will uh, give them a hint that you are really interested and you are enthusiastic for you to know, right, about the company, okay. Yeah, so it also evaluates you how you will fit to that company. Okay, so make sure that you're just honest and genuine in answering questions. Okay, and you're also eager to learn more about the company that you are applying for. Okay, so that's uh, number two, right? So number three is develop soft skills. Okay, well, technical skills are crucial. Okay, that's important, like because that's the reason they will hire you. Okay, but don't underestimate the importance of soft skills. Okay, so I think Sir Roy um, shared something about adaptability and flexibility. Okay, okay, that's one of soft skills that you need to have. Okay? Pero sa tingin niyo guys, what soft skills do you want to have in the future? Ano kaya sa tingin niyo yung important soft skills na meron ka and if you apply for a specific company or if it's a specific job, you will get hired. Okay? Type niyo naman sa chat box. Tingin niyo ano kaya yung soft skills na yon na dapat meron ka nito. Okay? Yan. So, pwede, no? Isagot nyo yung shinare ni Sir Roy kanina, no? Adaptability and flexibility. Okay? But I will share with you different soft skills. Okay? Na pwedeng meron ka. Okay, so, effective communication, teamwork, yan, adaptability, problem solving, and develop leadership abilities. Okay? So, problem solving. Okay? So, start muna tayo with effective communication. Okay? So, effective communication is not just about learning how to answer to other people, diba? Effective communication actually is learning how to listen to other people. Okay? Learning to listen and then understanding the context of what they're saying, and then syempre to build more positive relationship with other people. Okay? That's the time na masasabi mong effective yung communication mo with other people. Okay? And then second is teamwork and collaboration. Okay? So soft skills like teamwork and collaboration, no, and ability to work well with other people is an essential soft skills. Okay? And so lalo na pag nandun na kayo sa real world, no, marami, no, iba't ibang klaseng tao yung makakasalamuhan natin. So, we need to learn this skill, no? To have a positive then environment, working environment, you need to learn how to deal with different types of people. Okay? Next is, yan. So, leadership and management. Okay? With these skills, hindi lang siya related sa, ay, I'm a leader. So, I need to have leadership skills. Okay? So, hindi siya ganon. So leaders, kahit na currently no, nag-aaral ka pa, you're a leader. Okay? Because every day you're making decisions. So skills such as decision making, emotional intelligence, okay, and the ability to motivate and inspire others. That's a leadership skills. Okay? And so next is yung adaptability and resilience. So kanina, shinare na rin siya ni Sir Roy that we need to be like water. Di ba? So sabi ni Sir Roy kanina, we need to be like water na anywhere you will be put in, you will adjust. You will be flexible. Okay? And so next, soft skills. Yan. So customer service in interpersonal relationships. Okay? Yan. So skills like empathy, active listening, and problem solving enable individuals to understand and address customer needs. Okay, so in the future, these skills is very important in terms of building rapport, maintaining a positive relationship with your customers, with your employers. Okay, and then syempre, conflict relations and problem solving. Okay, so this again is a very important skills. Okay, because it's like critical thinking, negotiation, and diplomacy help individual analyze situation in terms of how to solve a specific problem in a specific situation. Okay, and then last skill, na last soft skill that we need to learn is yung personal and professional development. Okay, so dito na papasok yung time management, how you self-motivate yourself, no? How to be flexible. Okay, so dyan din papasok yung flexible if something happens like new challenges, you can adapt easily. Okay? Yan. So, crowd check ulit tayo, guys. Kung andyan pa kayo, no? Type learning naman kung natututo pa kayo sa ating topic this afternoon. Yan. Type learning sa chat box if you are learning so far. Yan. Thank you so much. Yan. So, next naman is, okay, continuous learning. So, ito yung pang-apat, no? Continuous learning. Okay? Because, guys, learning doesn't end with graduation. Okay? So, hindi po natatapos yung pag-aaral natin dahil graduate na tayo. Okay? It is a lifelong journey. Sabi nga ni Albert Einstein, once you stop learning, you start dying. Okay? So, kailangan everyday eager tayong matuto. Okay? So, always embrace a growth mindset and commit to continuous learning. Okay, so syempre no, ang daming new trends, ang daming new technology na lumalabas. So very important to stay updated on industry trends, advancement, and new technology. Okay? And then syempre, hindi porke na after graduate, hindi na tayo mag-aaral, no? We can still learn. Okay, so andyan, YouTube University, YouTube University, TikTok University, no? So kidding aside, maraming online courses, no, that we can apply. May free, merong may paid, no? What's more important is consider natin, no, yung mga ways to expand our knowledge and skills. Depende sa gusto nating industry na mapuntahan. Okay? Yan. So, learning will not stop after graduation. Okay? So, let's be eager na mas matuto pa sa mas marami pang bagay after graduation. Okay? Yan. So, last na is number 5. Yan. Finally, remain open to unexpected opportunity. Okay? So, maybe your first job may not align with your current educational background or initial aspiration. Okay? But mind you, pwede itong stepping stone to something greater. Okay? Yan. So embrace the chance to learn new things, no? Gain valuable experience and explore difficult paths, okay, or different paths, okay? Yan. So ano ba yung mga opportunities na pwedeng dumating, no? Hindi lang naman siya halimbawa sa first job mo, ano ka, gusto mo agad manager, 'di ba? Gusto mo agad ganitong position. Okay? So possible may iba pang opportunity na for you. Okay? Before you land that path. Okay? So minsan hindi siya agad straight line, no? Minsan liliko ka muna, okay? And then you will go to your destination. Okay? So to summarize lang din, no? 5 things I wish I knew when finding my first job. Yan. So first is you customize your resume, very important. Prepare for interviews, okay? Develop soft skills, continuous learning, and then be open to opportunities. Okay, so yun lang guys, no? Ay, yun lang pala, 5 lang pala, no? Yan. So ito yung mga need nating matutunan din before mag-apply, no, to our first job. Yan. So before I end, no, in closing, let me share a personal story. Okay lang ba? Yan. So type okay naman kung okay lang ako mag-share ng personal story ko. Yan. So so okay lang daw, no? Thanks, Dexter. Yan. So thanks, Dayan. Yan. So sabi ko nga guys, no, I'm from PUP din. Okay. This is me, okay? Hindi ko na nilagay kung ilang years ago. Okay. So when I graduated from PUP, I had a clear vision of career that I wanted. No? So since I'm a BS accountancy, I want to work sa Big Four. No? Big Four, become a partner, no? So ang dami no, na-vision mo na ba sa mga graduating student ngayon? Na-visualize mo na ba kung ano yung gusto mong ma-achieve in life? Okay? So same with me. Nung time na pag-graduate din ako with PUP. Ayan. So ako po yan ha, yung nasa picture. Okay? So since na-vision ko yon, na-visualize ko siya, it actually happened. Okay? So I became a certified public accountant. Okay? And worked 6.5 years as an auditor and accountant from different accounting and auditing firm. Okay? So, syempre, no, ginamit ko talaga yung skills na nakuha ko from PUP. No? So, that's why I'm very grateful. And so, nandito ako no, to share din, to pay it forward sa PUP. Lahat ng naging knowledge ko din. No? And nagamit ko siya sa outside world. Okay? Yan, 6.5 years as an accountant and as an auditor. Okay? Yan, so akala ko yun na, no? Kasi yun na-visualize ko eh, no? Pero alam niyo ba guys, na life took me down a different path, no? Despite my educational background, CPA, I found myself in a different field. Okay? Actually, not totally different because related pa rin sa finance. Okay? However, I embrace this opportunity, no? Develop new skills, no? That's why I'm talking to you right now, no? Kung kilala niyo ako dati, very introvert, shy, no? Pero with soft skills, you can do it, no? You can actually discover may passion ka pala dito, no? That I never expected. Okay? So remember, your career journey might not follow a straight line. No? And that's okay. So embrace the unexpected, okay? Stay open-minded and trust that each experience will lead you closer to where you meant to be. Okay? Yeah. So before we part ways today, I would like to invite you to connect with me on social media. So you can message me through Messenger, yan yung mga accounts ko, and Instagram and WhatsApp. Okay? So I regularly share valuable insight, tips, and resource related to personal finance. So, yun din yung sinabi kanina ni Miss Jane Puma, no? Yan. So, related sa personal finance, career development, and navigating the professional world. So, feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions, okay? Or if you want to engage in meaningful insights, just message me. Okay? And then additionally, I'm actively looking for mentees who are actually interested in pursuing a career as a financial advisor with Pru-life UK. Okay? So actually, this role offers the potential to learn many things about personal finance while earning extra income alongside with your full-time job. So you can do this part-time. Okay, so if you're interested in exploring this opportunity or would like to learn more, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Okay, so I would be more than happy to guide and support you on your journey again. So thank you so much for your attention and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Yeah. So thank you so much PUP, mga kaisko and
Oh,
kaiskan.
maraming salamat. So, si Ma'am is proud PUP yan. So, Ma'am, i-invitein ka namin next time ha for our Balik Sintang Paaralan. So, baka pwede ka mag-lecture about financial literacy sa ating Balik Sinta naman ha.
Yes po. Thank you, Professor James.
Apo. So, guys, may natutunan ba kayo kay Ma'am? So, pahit naman ang thumbs up. Pa-thumbs up naman daw si Ma'am. Ayan, ayan si thumbs up, Ma'am.
Thank you po.
Okay. So, at least, di ba? Ma'am, may tanong. Yung po bang company nyo sa Pru-life UK? Actually, it's Lunar Summit Life Insurance Agency. Tama po ba?
Yes po. Yes
Tumatanggap po ba kayo ng OJT, ma'am?
Yes po. Currently, we have OJTs then from PUP.
Ayun. Kasi baka may mga estudyante dito na hindi, actually ma'am, may mga estudyante dito from the College of Business, College of Arts and Letters. May pinipili po ba kayong course, ma'am?
Wala naman po. Okay.
So, ma'am, would you share po kung saan pwedeng sila pwedeng mag-apply, whether it's an OJT, part-time employment, or full-time employment?
Okay, so you can reach me here, yung shinare ko kanina. Ayan, dito sa mga socials ko. Ayan, so my number is actually here din. Ayan, so you can message me and indicate na lang na you're from PUP. Okay,
so guys, pa-indicate daw na taga-PUP kayo para raw at least priority ba yun, ma'am? Joke.
Yes.
Kaiska daw, guys, ha? So, syempre, di ba, para may ate at kuya na kayo. Tama ba?
Yes.
Okay. So, maraming salamat, Ma'am Dayan. And I hope to see you again on our next webinar. So, sasabihan po namin kayo, i-invite namin kayo for the next Balik Sintang Paaralan. Maraming salamat, ma'am. Maraming salamat, Pru-life UK. Or, nawala ako. Lunar Summit Life Insurance Agency. Tama ba, ma'am?
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay po. So maraming salamat and helping our kaisko and kaiska. And I know the learning and the knowledge na natutunan ngayon nila ay magagamit nila hindi lang ngayon bilang estudyante sila, kung hindi pagdating nila sa real life. Okay. So, dumako na tayo at hindi ko na kayo bibitinin sa next industry partner natin. Okay. So, bago ang lahat, panoorin natin ang ABP ng ating next industry partner to discuss about employer importance.
Binondo, 1920. Here, 100 years ago, men of courage and vision founded Chinabank to help a community of struggling but worthy merchants and traders achieve their dreams. They were driven by an impeccable code of trust and respect through the hard times and the good times. That's how Chinabank successfully partnered with 4-5 generations of loyal clients. Today, Chinabank keeps pace with evolving technology while remaining grounded on integrity and prudence. Chinabank, celebrating the past, embracing the future.
Times change, but values remain.
Okay, so our next industry partner is commonly known as Chinabank, one of the Filipino bank established in 1920 and privately owned local commercial bank in the Philippines, which is initially catering the bank needs of Chinese Filipino business people. They offer services such as banking services and product that can be related to deposit, investment, trust, cash management, remittance, and financing product and services. So, nag-o-offer na rin po sila ng mga insurance brokerage and bank assurance services through its subsidiary and appliance. So, let's welcome to discuss about employer importance, Ms. Diane Lalay Nabaya, Department Head, sorry. Department Head, Organization Development, Work-Life Balance. Let's welcome Ms. Diane Lalay Nabaya of Chinabanking Corporation. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon. This is Dara. On behalf of Miss Diana, I'll be attending na lang this. I'll be presenting and I'll be representing Chinabank.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am Dara.
Just kindly allow Miss Precious Janela Gonzalez to share the screen.
Okay, ma'am. Nako-host ko na po si Ms. Janela Gonzalez.
Okay, so we'll just wait for the screen to load. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dara Galvez from Talent Acquisition and Placement Division of Chinabanking Corporation. So with me is also Miss Janela. She's also our HR staff. So I'll be your speaker for today and I'll be discussing about employers' importance. Okay, so next slide, please. Okay, so as for our objectives, okay, so first is define and differentiate employers and employees in the context of work. And then we'll be clarifying employers' expectations from job seekers. Okay, and then the third one is to be able to explain the importance of employers in employees' well-being. Okay, so the important E words. Okay, so next slide. So basically, your goal is to be employed. Hence, let's move to the next slide. So first is, let's define first what is employ. So employ is actually a verb. We do all know that it is to pay someone to work. And then it will be followed by the employee. So once you're hired, it is someone who is paid to work. And then, of course, employer like us, Chinabank, a person or a company who employs employees. Okay, next slide. Okay, so the expectations. Next slide, please. Okay, so most general employers' expectations are universal. They are applicable in any industry, any level, and any location. So kindly just click the button. So let's watch this short video to know more about the employer's expectations.
communication skills are absolutely vital and important, both written and verbal communication skills, ensuring that you write very, very clearly and articulate it well. And same within the verbal communication. Speaking slowly, articulate yourself, and actually think about what you're saying so that the other person understands what you're saying.
Teamwork and interpersonal skills in a candidate is extremely important for us. We're an organization that works in an agile way, so you'll be working lots with people across the company and in different project groups.
Teamwork's essential. More and more collaboration is becoming the centrepiece of what makes us successful.
Organisations are about a group of people, and it's about those people connecting together. And in today's world that we live in, it's very diverse. Having that connection between that diversity is extremely important.
Nowadays, anyone needs to be confident and proud of their achievements and be comfortable to show that in an interview. If you don't shout about yourself, no one else will.
When we're recruiting, we look at people that are aligned with the values of our organisation. So the last value is excellence, and that really is being the best that you are, bringing yourself to work and working as hard as you can and bringing that effort through.
Another quality that we look for in candidates is that they're passionate and driven. We are a technology software development house, so people that are interested in technology and have a passion for where the future of technology is going.
Self-management is really important because New Zealand businesses as a whole tend to be a lot flatter in the organisational structure. There's an expectation that you're proactive in recognising what needs to be done and doing it.
So one of the key things that we're really looking for people that we're recruiting for are agility, sort of flexibility, people that are really open to change, and also partnered with that is the real willingness to learn and adapt and be curious.
Networking always assists anyone in their own career, and we also value that in our organisation. Understanding what's going on within the industry and developing relationships with people internally and externally within your industry, so you develop more that relationship but also that understanding.
Depending on what skills and background you bring to New Zealand, it may be more helpful to get some type of experience, potentially voluntary, for or while you're starting to look for a job in New Zealand. It's a way of understanding how we work, getting familiar with the language, linking into the community, and also aligning some voluntary work skills that can then be relevant for work skills.
Any candidate has analytical and critical thinking is someone we'd like to have on our radar as well, but also with the world that's changing, it's a key skill set that people will have to be successful.
If you look at where the future's going, problem solving and collaborating to solve problems is really important. They can be very hard to assess in an interview situation, so building a CV or a repertoire of stories which can illustrate how you've solved problems is important.
So I think initiative and drive for a candidate is very important in our organisation. So anyone that can demonstrate they can take something and drive it through to completion is someone we're looking for.
We are a values-based business, so really understanding how you fit with the values that we have and what your values are to make sure that you're not only the right person for us, but it's also the right organisation for you.
We've got 51 different nationalities here at KPMG. Over 30% of all of our hires come from overseas, so we don't necessarily have a fit. We're looking for people that now add to the culture of the organisation.
Okay, so I guess you've heard different expectations from various companies. Okay, next slide. Okay, so the expectations. So first, let's go to teamwork and collaboration. So let's use an example yung time na when you're having your thesis. So all of you are assigned to do different tasks or parts, and without the progress or output of your team member, will you be able to proceed sa mga next steps to reach the conclusion of the study? So of course not. So we do all know that with teamwork and collaboration, every employee will meet the expectations of its employer as well as the mission and vision of the company. So next, please. So the next would be the practice communication skills. So this is always seen sa mga job postings or job qualifications ng isang company, especially their hiring seasons. One has to keep in mind that both oral and written communication skills should be present kasi you'll not just only converse with your team, but also you'll be writing emails from different departments of the company. Hence, knowing the parts of the email such as the subject, body, and conclusion, especially in formality, we do always consider that since we're part of the sourcing team, we always look into that, the grammar, we make sure na okay yung structure ng resume. So the next would be giving your best. Okay, so being at your best does not connote that you have to be submitting a perfect work or task, but rather to make efforts to meet the demands and expectations of your employer. So next is the flexibility. So one cannot just say na, hindi ko magagawa yan kasi it is not part of my job or it wasn't taught how to deal with it. So that's not really how it works whenever one is working. So one should learn how to adapt and to work for you to be able to work easily with your coworkers. So learning how to deal with things should encompass one's practicality as it is crucial when one is facing an issue. So the next one is the analytic. Hindi tayo pwedeng mag-base sa face value because we just simply present a short, for example, we just simply present a short report that says na tingin ko ganito lang yun. And then without backing it up with facts and numbers. So we should be logical when we are working. So so we can produce great outcomes and of course to meet the standards of the company. The next would be being proactive. So you learn to initiate, suggest, and speak up. With that, you just not only allow collaboration and expression of your ideas, but also this will allow you to enjoy your work. So, as meaning to say, you're enjoying your work in a sense na hindi mo kino-contain yung ideas mo in the bottle of, or in your head. When one is heard, so it actually feels good, diba? So the next would be the display of interpersonal skills. So being a team player, like engaging with your boss, clients, and coworkers, and keeping keeping it in your mind that team success is yours too. So do not forget to help your team and care for everyone's success. So the next one is display of interpersonal skills. So, sorry, that's the second to the last one. So the last is persevering. So let's say now you're encountering a problem, you should be striving to overcome such crisis, and one is willing to learn an unknown task and field to be able to achieve a goal. So, next slide, please. Okay, so just remember, be better. So B stands for be your best self. E, express yourself well. Teamwork is a must. Think analytically. Expect to make adjustments and resonate with the organizational values. So these expectations are universal. So make sure that you should take advantage of it by recalling the days na you're still in your college years. I mean, you're still in your college years, but you're about to graduate and you have to look back sa mga experiences mo. And then when you're in an interview, you should be stating these experiences to show that you've manifested such qualities to be hireable. Okay, so next slide. Okay, so game time. Since baka medyo inaantok na rin kayo slides since it's been hours that you've been listening to different talks. So just an icebreaker para hindi tayo medyo inaantok-antok. So refresher lang to know if may nag-sync in ba sa atin. So just kindly type your answers sa chat box. So I hope I get to have a heart reacts muna just to know if you're still awake. Okay. So next slide, please. Okay. So for question number 1, the process of working collaboratively with a group of people in order to achieve a goal. You can just type in the chat box yung answers, It starts with letter T. It is the first expectation. Okay, so we got an answer from Miss Diane Salazar. She said teamwork. Is that right? Okay, so teamwork. Okay, let's move on to the second question. Okay, so the ability to convey or share your ideas and feelings effectively. Okay. What is that? Okay, mukhang wala pang nakaka-answer. Okay, let's present the answer na. Okay, so it is communication. Okay, the third one, yes, Chris James actually typed her answer. That's right. Okay, so number 3, being able to make a change with minimal stress or strain. Okay, so let's just give them a time to think about it first. Okay, so let's just present the answer. We're going to expand it naman later. So it will be flexibility. Okay, thank you. Next slide. Okay, so the ideal employer. So just like buying a phone, you've wanted good features, right? So siyempre, nagre-research kayo, you're asking your friends, uy, maganda ba tong phone na to? Then you're going to check their phone kung okay ba. So basically, you have to pick the right one that fits your lifestyle. So next slide. Okay, so management, supervision, and control. So basically, an ideal employer guides its employees to the career path that they desire. So by coaching, by mentoring them to grow individually and professionally. So with us, with Chinabank, we have the new employee orientation, which talks about the or what an employee should know from general benefits to specific tasks that one is about to execute. Then the next would be the yearly performance appraisal. Then the virtual town hall meetings with the management level, the president, the CEO. So next slide, please. Okay, so the compensation and benefits. So basically, we do all know that it's the salary and the non-monetary benefits um, that we got from the job or from the position or from the company na ina-applyan natin or once we're applied. So with us, you'll be able to get a monthly salary and a 16-month bonus. So we do all know that usually sa mga ibang companies, 14-month pay lang. But with us, we got 16-month pay. And also, we got the HMO for employees and dependents, life insurance, medical allowance, and loans. Okay, so career growth and opportunities. So this would be the chance for all employees to be recognized and to advance in their careers. So, anong meron or what can Chinabank offer? So, as discussed earlier, promotions happen yearly and based on performances. And then it will be followed by Model Employee Award. And then the third would be the Management Trainee Program. So, what is MTP? So, it is an acceleration program. So, basically, 6 months rotation to different business units, and then 2 months classroom training, which we call the SDP training or the supervisory supervisory development program. Then another 4 months for specialization. So meaning to say, if your head says that, oh, dito ka magaling sa ganitong unit, so you'll be staying there for 4 months, and of course, there's a salary during that time. And once you've completed it for a year, you'll be in a supervisory position. So sales and marketing awards also fall under the second bullet. So next slide. Okay, so training and development, seminars or programs given by the employer to enhance the skills of their employees. So what we give or what you will experience in Chinabank is the LinkedIn learning. So this basically allows us to take courses that are not just only related sa work namin, pero it includes our interests. So there are photography courses and etc. So this allowed the employee to to explore their interests and hobbies that will surely add up to their knowledge bank and also help the company's success. And then when it comes to the leadership programs, staff of the bank will be given a chance to do the supervisory development program or what we call the SVP program to ascend to a higher position. So same goes din naman sa mga officers. They do also have this type of program para mas umangat pa yung ranks nila. Then it will be followed by personal development programs. We had painting programs like Sip and Go, wellness seminars that is done virtually and on-site, as this shows how it focuses on the possible improvements of its employees. So next slide, please. Okay, so occupational safety and health benefits. So we've always wanted to work in an environment that's free of hazards. So of course, a conducive one then. We also have to consider a lot of things, pero let's focus on this part. So with that, we have the following. The first would be the first aid and the basic life support, followed by safety and health e-learning. COVID care management. Actually, the COVID care management happened during the peak of the pandemic pa. And then it will be followed by the CBC vaccination program, which also allows you to include your dependent to schedule them na, for example, gusto niyo siya na need nyo pa ng booster shot. So, schedule mo lang siya, you just have to fill out some forms and then kung kunyari meron sa mega mall, then they'll be able to come since you've registered them nga. So, and then the last would be the pandemic-driven transportation. So, as of now, we do have this shuttle that has a lot of pickup locations sa buong Metro Manila naman, and they will be dropping you either sa head office or the head office is actually located here in Makati or sa Mega Tower, which is around Ortigas. So next slide. Okay, so job security. So we all want a stable company that will ensure us that we will be able to work while being secure. Hence, one must consider the stability, liquidity, and profitability of the employer, and that is us. So basically, what you will experience in Chinabank, we adhere to the rule of law by the Department of Labor and Employment, and of course the due process. Okay, next slide. Okay, so work-life balance. We always hear this from time to time, whether at work or sa universities natin. So, as we all do wanted naman na to be physically, mentally, and emotionally healthy. So, hence, with us, you get the following. So, as mentioned earlier, the virus seminars conducted by the bank and the programs such as the painting and visiting of orphanage. Okay. Okay, so in choosing your first employer, as always, ask yourself, is this the best for me? So B stands for backed by good reputation in its industry, embodies good leadership qualities, sets excellent company standards, and takes good care of its employees and clients, helping in their success. So these tips or reminders that would make you hireable, I hope you guys keep that in mind. So just the question, so why China Banking Corporation? It's more than just a bank that meets the current needs of our stakeholders without compromising the needs of our future generations, as well as to ensure the protection of human rights. Being an employee for around, actually magta 10 months pa lang ako, I'd say that it's not just all about good compensation and being or working in a reputable company. We do all know that China Bank is existing for more than 100 years. But what sets it apart from other companies would be the culture of the workplace. One cannot solely be motivated with the monetary and benefit rewards, but also one needs a supportive and collaborative colleagues and co-workers to maintain its productivity in and out of the office. So hence, it is the people that make the company unique. And as we're able to manifest the company's mission and vision, and that will certainly allow each and every employee to grow, develop, and succeed. So Basically, your success is our business. Be part of our company and let's move towards success. So, next slide. And this is the end of our presentation. And thank you for listening.
Hi, ma'am. Mukhang nawawala-wala ka po. So, guys, pagpasensyahan natin ha, mukhang
Hello,
nagkakaroon
ma'am.
tayo ng konting technical problem. Ma'am?
Hello. I just heard you talk right now.
Ayan. Sige, ma'am.
Okay.
Safe na po. Audible na po.
We're done with our presentation. Sorry. Hello?
Okay. So, good to go. Ano na po? Okay na po ba kayo?
Yeah, we're done. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. So, I thought, kasi medyo erratic po kasi yung ating ngayong erratic yung ating, what's that one? Connection.
Internet,
So,
yes.
sabi ko, ano
As
nangyayari? Nawala ba talaga? Or not? Okay. So, maraming salamat, Miss Dara. This is the first time na at least bata yung napadala yata ng Chinabank sa amin. Normally po kasi sila Sir Panes, tapos PUPians din yung pinapadala. So, ma'am, tumatanggap po ba ang Chinabank ng OJT, ma'am?
Yes, but selected departments pa lang. But sa HR actually, we're searching for someone who can be part of the internship program.
Okay. So, anong mga course kaya, ma'am, yung
Sorry, ma'am, medyo choppy. Can you repeat the question? Hello?
Ano kaya pong mga course, ma'am, yung hinahanap nyo?
Okay, so for our department, it can be an HRDM graduate or HR graduate or psychology graduate. But sa ibang department, since may times kasi, let's say, sa IT department, nag-request sila. So, of course, we do need an informational technology graduate and also a computer science graduate. Pwede rin yun. Pwede naman sila mag-send din ng CV sa careers at Chinabank. I'm just gonna type it sa chat box para mas madali. Since we have to screen the paper as well and we have to phone screen them before we accept them. So, I'll just type it. Okay, so what I'll be sending
ma'am,
is...
so kahit po sa ibang branch ng PUP, halimbawa, ma'am, ito pa rin po sa PUP. Sa inyo pa rin, ma'am, dadaan sa Chinabank main.
Yes, ma'am. Kasi we are the sourcing team, so basically the first step of sourcing or first step of application is sa amin talaga yung dadaan. So yes, any part of Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, or actually whole Luzon, yeah, sa amin.
Opo, yun lang naman, ma'am. Para at least, ma'am, kasi baka mamaya meron tayong mga estudyante coming from other branches of PUP na meron namang Chinabank within the area. Halimbawa po sa Lagay or halimbawa naman po sa Quezon na malapit sa kanila. So at least alam nila kung saan po sila pwedeng mag-apply, kung mag-i-email lang po ba sila o they have to go to the branch of their choice.
Actually, it's also their choice if they wanted to drop by din sa mga branches namin. And then the branch head or the one who manages the branch can actually forward it to us. Since the one who's with me, Miss Janelle, is handling the referral, what we call the referral. So, siya yung nag-handle nun. So, forward lang nila. Yeah.
Para at po, di ba, sila na yung mag-a-assign sa inyo. Siguro on your intention na lang, pwede nyo ilagay kung saan nyo gustong ma-assign. Tama po ba, ma'am?
Yes, we'll be sending an application form din para for them to fill out. Tapos meron din portion doon na para head office, Metro Manila branch, or provincial branch. So yun, para mas madali.
Okay. So guys, maraming salamat Chinabank, maraming salamat Miss Dara.
Yes.
Nagkaroon lang ng konting problema. Nagkaroon lang po ng konting struggle kami kaya medyo nag-shift ulit kami from face-to-face to online. So, guys, pabigay naman si Ma'am Dara ng isang masigabong virtual clap. Ayan. So, wala na po ba tayong tanong kay Miss Dara? Pa-type naman ang number 3 kung okay na kayo. Okay. The link for evaluation form to receive your digital certificate is already posted sa ating Zoom chat and it will be posted again dun sa ating comment section ng ating live ng PUP Career Center Facebook page. So, para ma-receive niyo yung digital certificate, mag-evaluate po kayo at para naman sa next webinar natin, meron din pong registration na pre-provide kami para at least, di ba, updated kayo sa next webinar natin. Okay, so maraming salamat Chinabanking Corporation, Pru-life UK, and at the same time, Samdo eLEARNING Corporation. So maraming salamat para sa pag-share nyo ng inyong learning, knowledge and expertise sa ating mga kaisko at kaiska. Alam ko marami silang natutunan at higit sa lahat sa ating mga estudyanteng nandito ngayon mula sa College of Business Administration, College of Arts and Letters, paki-extend po sa inyong mga professor, chairperson, and dean ang aming pasasalamat mula sa Alumni Relation and Career Development Office sa pagpapaunlak nyo na maka-attend sa webinar na to. Siyempre, from the College of Business Administration, maraming salamat po. College of Tourism, Transportation, Hospitality and Transportation Management, maraming salamat din po, and College of Communication. Sa lahat naman ng branches and campuses na nandito ngayon, maraming salamat po sa ating mga direktor ng campuses and branches na pinaunlakan nyo na maka-attend ng ating mga kaisko at kaiska sa aming event. I hope marami silang natutunan at magamit nila itong mga natutunan na ito sa kanilang venture in real life. So magamit nila ito into personal and professional life. Diba? So again, this is Professor Jane S. Pulma. Guys, matane or jane. Ibig sabihin po, this is a Japanese for goodbye. So I'm not saying sayonara because magkikita ulit tayo. So I'm saying jane and matane. Okay guys, so para po ating i-end ang ating program, ito na po ang PUP hymn.